Hey you guys, what's up? Hey girl, hey, it is your girl Tash and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video guys, we're gonna have us a little quick one here. We're gonna be talking about the foundation that broke IG, aka Instagram. So we're gonna be talking about the Beauty Creations Flawless Stay Foundation. Now this claims to be a medium to full coverage. Wait, there's more. Satin finish, oil-free, hydrating, long wear, lightweight with a vitamin E. So we're also going to get into the Physicians Formula Natural Defense Concealer. Now they do also have a foundation and powder for this product. I'm probably not going to pick up the foundation just because the shade range is wah wah wah. But the powder, I may be picking that up, but it's going to be a while just because I have so much stuff to get through. But anyways, if you are curious to see how these two items perform, then girl, just keep watching. Alright you guys, so first things first, we are going to talk about really quickly the Beauty Creations Flawless Stay Foundation. Now you do get 30 mils, aka a 1 full ounce. This is what the packaging looks like. They are cruelty free. Are they vegan? I don't see on here where it says that, but I believe Beauty Creations is vegan. So you can buy this on their website, which obviously I will link down below for you guys. So the packaging is really pretty. This is giving me Too Faced Born This Way vibes for sure. It's a beautiful rose gold topper with their little heart logo there. It is frosted glass and you do get a pump. So I picked mine up in the shade 8.0. I don't know where the little thing went, but they send you a little card because this has several shades. Now, looking at mine online, it tells you, you know, if your foundation is this shade, you'll be this shade. So I speculated for a while because this does look too dark for me. I mean, it's going to be too dark. So I am going to have to mix it. But really quickly, I'm going to look them up. Alright you guys, so I have pulled them up online and I'm going to read a little bit about this. It does come in 24 shades. Now when you look on their website, they have two little slides. One will show you their entire shade range from lightest to deepest, which is great. And then you have another one and it'll have all these different foundations. Now there's not just one set brand. They use Fenty, MAC, I think Clinique, yada 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 yada. And for each shade it will give you a couple of different options in different brands. So like this one said, if you are a MAC NC35, which is what I was when I wore MAC, pick this one. This is way too dark and it is very orange. I'm going to show you guys. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's see here. So it's very dark. It's very orange. And what I find is when different companies that are owned by, you know, different ethnical backgrounds and whatnot, I feel like they try to formulate shades for everybody. A lot of them, which I think is absolutely great. Like it's 2020, let's be inclusive for everybody. But generally something goes wrong where stuff like this happens and the shades are either too yellow, they're too red, they're too warm, they're too, you know, so I feel like when you're doing this, maybe you should reach out and, you know, have several different ethnical backgrounds, you know, in the lab giving you their input. You know what I mean? I don't know. That looks like in their campaign photo, and I wish I could find it, but it looks like in their campaign photo that they had a bunch of different ethnical backgrounds, but the majority of them were of some sort of Hispanic ethnicity. You know, this is a really touchy subject and I don't want anybody to get upset with me, but I'm just trying to, you know, even look the brand up on here on YouTube and you'll see that even a lot of those girls that reviewed it were like, whoa, this is too yellow, or whoa, it's too orange. I mean, look how dark this is. But for the sake of today's video, I am going to try it out for you. So here we go. Just know that I love you guys because I have another video to film after this. So I'm going to go in with a brush, right, like, so this is my Flower Beauty foundation brush. Just a nice kabuki Gosh, you guys, this is so orange. I hope I can make this work. It's so bad. So this is supposed to be a satin finish. Let's pray that it is. So right off the bat, and I'm just gonna go in like so with nothing else, and I'm gonna build this side up. I'm not even seeing medium coverage, and I've put my differences aside with the color selection and whatnot, so I'm not being biased. I'm gonna just bring you guys in so you can see what I mean, hopefully. So I'm not even getting medium coverage right here. I can still see all of my acne. Don't mind my hair. I actually wasn't gonna film today, you guys. I'm just not feeling the greatest, but I'm filming another video that needs to go out before the item is no longer relevant. And it's a high-end item, so yeah. Trying to blend this down my neck as best as I can. Okay, so it's building up nicely. I'm still not getting full coverage out of this. Do you guys see that? I mean, it feels okay. It feels lightweight. Like this, it looks like a pretty thick foundation in my opinion, but it's not super heavy. It is looking a little heavy around my mouth area where things tend to crease. A little cakey on my nose. I'm going to finish the rest of it with the sponge, guys, but I will be right back because I do need to mix up a little bit. Need to mix up a little bit more. Alright guys, so taking my AOA sponge, I'm just going to start distributing this on my forehead. Cannot believe I'm wearing this, you guys. It's so orange. I feel like an Oompa Loompa. But we're going to try to make it work. It does appear to have nice coverage when you build it up. I don't think it's full coverage, but that's just my opinion. I also have a lot of imperfections on my skin, so if something says it's full coverage 9 times out of 10, I wonder if they test some of these products on people that have, you know, imperfections like acne scars and whatnot, because a lot of them, in my opinion, tend not to be super full coverage. But it is what it is. Alright guys, so I think that's as good as it's gonna get. I'm still trying to be optimistic right now. And we are, look at my hand. We're gonna go ahead and get into the concealer and see if we can fix this. So again, this is the Physicians Formula Natural Defense Concealer. This has an SPF of 30 and it has a 360 Total Defense Complex. It's supposed to help you with blue light and pollution and all of that stuff. It's supposed to blur, protect, and perfect your skin. Now I did pick mine up in the shade Light Medium, which looked pretty dark on line. So it looked like it would be dark enough to match me. Now I did get this on Ulta just because I was already buying something else, and I've actually had this for a while, guys. I have not been shopping recently besides the palette, but anywho, so I didn't pick up the foundation because the shade range, in my opinion, was terrible, and I try to use things that everybody can find their shade in. Now with this, if you go on their website, they do have several shades. So this comes in a squeezy tube. Again, it has the SPF of 30 and it is called the Natural Defense Total Coverage Concealer. So when you open it up, on the back here it says on and off, and I think that you just twist it. Okay, yeah, you twist it and then give it a squeeze, and the concealer is going to come through here on this little sponge tip applicator, and we have concealer. So I'm going to swatch it on my hand for you. Feels really creamy, and it even looks pretty creamy. So I'm just going to pick what's up on my hand. I don't want to waste it, and I'm going to put that on my under eye here. I'm going to look so crazy, you guys. Ooh, look at that under eye with this foundation. Woo! Oh man. I'm gonna turn my light down, guys. It's looking really bright on my end, so I'm not sure how well you can see. Alright, you guys, so this is everything applied to my face, concealer, and the foundation. Now, I'm just gonna say it because I know somebody's gonna say it. Girl, that don't match you. Girl, I know. So the concealer feels really nice, and I feel like it is very lightweight, and I feel like it has some nice coverage. Now, I do have some breakout issues like right here and in here, and I feel like it did a nice job of covering it up without being overly cakey. Now, I do need to set my under eyes, and I'm kind of afraid to because I feel like it's gonna make it look a little cakey. I think I got some of that foundation up there, which I really did not mean to, but I did. So I'm gonna go ahead and set it on camera real quick. When I come back, all of the rest of my makeup will have been applied, and we are gonna talk about this foundation and concealer. All right, you guys, so this is the final look that I have come up with using the Beauty Creations Flawless Stay Foundation, as well as the new Physicians Formula Natural Defense Total Coverage Concealer. So I'm going to talk about the concealer first. So far, right off the bat, it's a nice, lightweight, creamy concealer, and I feel like it covers nicely. Now, do I think you need to rush right out and buy this one? Unless you're looking for a new concealer, I would say no. It does, like I said, cover nicely. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin or anything. And I really do kind of like this applicator. A lot of people don't think this is sanitary, but I mean, if you're the only one using it, I mean, I know it sucks because there's no way to clean it or anything, but it is what it is. I think the formula is nice, and I like the whole concept behind it. So hopefully it will do what it claims to do, and that'll be all she wrote. I'm sorry, guys. I have a hair on me somewhere. Uno momento. Okay, so moving on into the foundation. First of all, I don't like the undertones of these. If you say, you know, hey, this foundation will be a perfect match for this brand's NC35 or Fenty 208 or blah, blah, blah. Don't put that on there unless you can, like, attest to that. Like, you've swatched them yourself. Because honestly, guys, it was only $12, but that's not the point. I wouldn't have ordered this. It took a lot for me to make this work, and I can still tell that the color's off. I honestly am not sure if I'm going to keep it. And those are the cons for me right off the bat. The pros is it's very, very lightweight. Like, I was talking to Nick on his break, and, you know, I shut my lights and stuff down. I took a minute and I went and talked to him while he was on his break, and I completely forgot I had makeup on. That's how lightweight it is. Even with your powder on top and everything, it is so lightweight. I think that it does have good coverage. I just don't think that it's full coverage. So if you're trying to cover a lot of blemishes, acne scars, things like that, stick to concealer, because this ain't it. Now, I mean, I'm sure you could do a couple more layers, but at what point is it going to stop being lightweight and, you know, you're asking your foundation to do the job that concealer is meant to do? So, otherwise, I mean, if you have nice skin, then you want to take the gamble that you're going to be able to find your undertone. I say go for it. But personally, I just think that the orangey, yellowish, I don't know, guys. What I also did with mine, and I'm looking for it, was, I always have these shade adjusters in my collection so that if this happens, you know, but even this couldn't fix this. Now, if I would have had a blue corrector, which I need to repurchase. If I would have had a blue corrector, I probably really could have made this work, but when I purchase a foundation, I don't want to have to go through all that. But I mean, if I have to fix it, I have to fix it. That's why I have these. But generally, you don't want to have to go through all that. So do I recommend this? If you have yellow, peach, more deeper undertones, like kind of like orangey, and yeah, go for it. You'll be able to perfectly match. And I think that's wonderful because it is a nice foundation. But again, I don't think it's full coverage, and I just don't like the shade range, I guess. It sucks because I hate to give stuff reviews like that. But anyways, that is it, you guys, for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that I was able to give you as much information as possible. I am going to link down in the description box one of the girls that I watch on a regular so that you can also see her review, and then maybe base your decision based off of that if you are, you know, interested in this foundation. She is, I think, more warm toned. And yeah, I want you to see another review on it before you make your final decision. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I just want to thank you guys, as always, for taking time out of your busy day to come hang out with me. It truly means the world to me. I appreciate you guys so, so much. Welcome to the new subscribers. Hey, girl, hey. If you are new here and you are not yet subscribed, because 80+% of you that are watching my videos are not subscribed yet. So I hope that before you leave today, you will hit that subscribe button, as well as the bell notification so that you are notified each time I upload. And with that, guys, I'm going to say I love you to the moon and back, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.